So good morning to you. It's 7 o'clock in the UK, 9 o'clock here in the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. Our breaking news this morning, it's war. President Putin announces the start of a military operation. Explosions heard in the Ukrainian capital, Kiev, as well as the eastern city of Kharkiv, minutes after President Putin made his announcement for the start of his military offensive.
I decided to conduct a special military operation. Its goal is the protection of the people who, for 8 years, suffered from abuse and genocide from the Kiev regime.
Ukrainian tanks and soldiers have been taking up positions on the streets of the eastern city of Mariupol as the president declares martial law here.
Do not panic. We are strong. We are ready for everything and we will defeat everyone because we are Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.
Russia's assault began as the UN Security Council held an emergency session overnight.
This is the saddest moment in my tenure as Secretary General of the United Nations.
Boris Johnson will chair a Cobra meeting at 7:30 this morning to discuss the UK's response. Of course, we'll bring you the latest as we get it with our correspondents in the Ukrainian capital, Kiev, as well as Kharkiv on the eastern border of Ukraine, the Russian capital too, Moscow, also from Brussels, from outside Downing Street, and from the United States. Good morning from the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. Gunfire and explosions have been heard here and in the second city of Kharkiv shortly after the Russian President Vladimir Putin authorized a special military operation in Ukraine's Donbass region and told the Ukrainian military to lay down their weapons and go home. In a special televised address on Russian state TV, Mr. Putin said Russia had been left with no choice but to defend itself against what he said were threats from Ukraine. This is what we know so far. In Moscow, Vladimir Putin announced the military operation just before 3 a.m. UK time. At the same time, an emergency meeting of the Security Council was taking place in New York. As President Putin spoke before dawn, big explosions were heard on the outskirts of Kiev, Kharkiv, Odessa, and other cities across Ukraine. There are reports that Russian troops have landed in Mariupol and Odessa. They have not been confirmed. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has declared martial law in Ukraine and told people to stay home.